Welcome back to the Making the Madness second round preview. We are going to look at the West region. It's four teams west of the Mississippi River. Three of the teams are on the West Coast, California, Oregon, and Washington. So it is a West region type feel into Indianapolis. We've got Gonzaga against Creighton. Gonzaga just stole Creighton's hearts by stealing Hunter Salas. Are they going to follow that up by just demolishing Creighton?
Yeah, I think that Gonzaga is going to beat Creighton pretty easily here. Drew Timmy's going to have a big game inside. He scored a career high 30 in the last game. I think that Jalen Suggs handles Marcus Zagorowski pretty easily. Corey Kispert probably going to have a big game on the perimeter. And just the size of Anton Watson alongside Drew Timmy's going to be huge here. I don't see a way Creighton wins unless they hit like 23s, which is certainly possible. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I would see it as well. Creighton's going to play right into what Gonzaga wants to do. They're going to try to play fast. And you've got Drew Timme inside, who Christian Bishop, I don't think really matches up well against. And then the few minutes where Christian Bishop's out of the game, it's Ryan Kalkbrenner who's playing on Drew Timme, which is even worse. Drew Timme's got a huge advantage. Just he's a perfect modern day big. He's great in the post. And then you match that up well against a Creighton team. I don't think they can defend the post. I think Drew Timme can have a huge game. Corey Kispert's going to get his looks from three. Jalen Suggs is going to play really well. They've got matchups with Andrew Nembhard, running the sideshow if Marcus Zagorowski decides he's going to take someone out of the game, or Sharif Mitchell decides he's going to take Jalen Suggs out of the game. There's just too much depth with Gonzaga. So I think they'll win this game pretty handily.
Yeah, I agree. It won't be particularly close, in my opinion.
Then next game, we have Oregon against USC. The Trojans are certainly playing really good basketball right now. They lost a little bit earlier than they would have liked in the Pac-12 tournament, but I think they're hot. They know what they do well. They're elite at defending inside the arc. They're going to make this Oregon team have to shoot over the top. I don't know if Oregon can shoot over the top well enough to win this game, so I'm going to roll with the Trojans here.
Yeah, I think that Oregon is going to shoot well enough over the top. Chris Duarte is having a great season. He probably should have been Conference Player of the Year. LJ Figueroa has really gotten it going recently, and Will Richardson finally looks comfortable after his wrist injury or thumb injury. The real question here is, how does Oregon defend the Mobleys? I don't think there's a great way to do it. They're not a very big team. Eugene Omoruyi usually plays the 5 spot. And then you look at Chandler Lawson sometimes coming in, and Frank Kepnang coming in at times. But I just think that the Mobleys are going to do what the Mobleys do. They're both going to have good games. But I think overall, I just don't see a way guard play wins you games in March. And I think that Oregon has much better guard play. Taj Eady's a very good guard for USC. But I don't see much else there in terms of guard play. Give me Oregon to move on here.
All right, so we've got different teams playing Gonzaga. I think USC will keep it close against Gonzaga. I'm picking USC. I think they'll keep it close. They will make Gonzaga shoot over the top. I'll take Gonzaga to head to the Final Four. It would just be dumb not to pick them at this point, but I think USC has a chance to keep it close, but give me Gonzaga rolling.
Yeah, I think Gonzaga moves on here to the Final Four. That's pretty obvious. I feel like at this point they've been the best team in college basketball all season. They're deep, even though they don't play a ton of depth at times. They are a deep team. I think Drew Timme has a big game here, but guess what? If he doesn't, Corey Kispert might have a big game, and if he doesn't, Jalen Suggs will probably have a big game, and if he doesn't, Jewel Ayayi could have a big game, or Andrew Nembhard. That's just so how deep this team is. They're not one guy. They have so many different guys. So I feel like that's why Gonzaga is going to move on to the Final Four here and continue their unbeaten season.
The chase for perfection lives on. We both got Gonzaga advancing to the Final Four.